Hey world, and welcome to my film web up for October. This month I'm going to do my web up in two parts. Firstly because I read and watched a lot, but also because there's an exciting announcement in my book web up. So I'm gonna link to that down below, and it's also on my channel. So please make sure to check that out. I'm really happy about that announcement and it means a lot to me, so yeah. But this is just about films and TV shows, and I'm gonna start with the two TV shows I watched this month. The first of which is The Good Witch. And this has been recommended to me on Netflix for forever, it feels like. And I just never started watching it. I don't really know why, but yeah. And at some point I was just like, okay, I'm gonna see like what this is about and like watch the first episode. And suddenly, 1 week later, 3 seasons were over. It has this kind of Gilmore Girls feel about it because it's, yeah, so easygoing and, yeah, just really like light-hearted, and yeah, it's just, this sounds stupid but it feels healing and I just loved it. It was so sweet. I also am desperately trying to find a way to find the first 2 Good Witch films, because there are I think 7 and most of them are on Netflix, but not the first 2. Why not? Because I want to see those films now. But yeah, if you have any idea where I can see those films, please let me know in the comments. I'm desperate. The other show I saw was Iron Fist. As some of you might know, I really want to see Defenders, and for that I have to see the other Marvel shows. I don't know what it is about Marvel shows that makes them think they can just keep the camera wide on the blood. Like, why? I don't want to see that, no! What happened to the good old hero punches villain and then villain falls down and we don't see it, but he is dead? I just expected him to be a lot calmer because, like, I don't know, he talks about his chi and stuff like that, and I kind of figured he would be more wholesome, but he wasn't. Speech and debate. Another one of those things where Netflix has been telling me for ages, watch this now. And I've wanted to. I've looked it up, I saw the trailer, I've wanted to watch this. And I kind of didn't. And then it just popped up again on Netflix and was like, hey, remember me? You wanted to see me. So I did. And then I did again and again. I've seen this film I think 4 or 5 times now because it's just so brilliant. It's so brilliant. I honestly, yeah, I didn't expect it to be that good. It's just, it's empowering and it's funny and it's witty and it's clever. There is so much like going on under the surface of this film, and I could see this having some sort of sequel or even a show about it where they just go into the specifics of those characters, and yeah, it just, oh, it was so amazing. Then I saw One Night, which is a really interesting film. At first it felt like it was another like really cliche romantic film, and at some level it kind of is, but then it also is so much more, and I can't tell you why because that would be a massive spoiler. But basically it's about those 2, yeah, kind of couples. So we have one girl, one boy, one woman, one man, and they are in this hotel and they cross over each other every now and then. And I know this doesn't sound so interesting or thrilling, but please believe me, like there is this whole other level to it. The next film I saw was The Edge of 17, and I know that I've heard about this film. I think Sammy Paul recommended it. I wasn't too happy with the ending. I just felt like it was too easy and not really, yeah, working with the rest of the film. But apart from that, it was nearly too realistic, I'm gonna say. Like at some points I caught myself thinking, oh shit. The characters were amazing. They were so like complex in a really simple way, which sounds like it doesn't make sense, but it does to me. They were kind of, I don't know, they did have their groups which they fitted into, but as with us, as with real human beings, they were also more than that, but kind of still tried to fit into that group. And that was something that was really fascinating to see, because obviously with ourselves we don't see that, we don't notice how we try to fit into our group but also try to be more than that. Then I saw Two Night Stand, which, yeah, I don't know, it's just, it is really cliche. It sounds the way it is, like we have two people who want to have a one night stand and then there's more. Like, it's really obvious and really predictable, but still, I really enjoyed this film. It was so funny, the characters were wonderful, it was really sweet and yeah, also a bit heartbreaking, but then again heartwarming, and yeah, it was just a really enjoyable film. And another of those films that just was really fun was Chalk It Up, which is about this girl, I'm gonna say, because the actress obviously wasn't a college girl. Like, they tried, but she was still gorgeous. She just wasn't at the right age to be a college girl. But yeah, she kind of tries to get her boyfriend back by making a gymnastics team, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. There's boys and girls and drama and emotions and a lot of friendship, which I really enjoyed, that we had not only like the boy-girl thing, but also a lot of friendship and yeah, kind of trust and dependence on each other, which was interesting to see how that worked out. So it did have a bit of a deeper level, but again, it just was a really fun film. And this is one of the films that I think would work well at like a slumber party with your girlfriends. Then I saw Live by Night. And oh my god, this is a film about drugs and murder and guns and violence, and absolutely not my film at all. And oh my god, it was so good. Like, obviously, it was way too brutal for me. Way too brutal. And I didn't enjoy like the main like topic of the film. But all the relationships in it, all the character developments and character dynamics were so damn emotional. I sat there literally sobbing, which in a cinema where there's a bunch of like hardcore guys watching this film about drugs and guns and you're the girl sobbing. Yeah. There's this one character that I'm not gonna tell you much about, but she's the daughter of, I think, the priest or something like that, and she just, it had me in tears so much. And then the ending was extremely unexpected for me, and I was done crying. But then the ending, and I was crying again. Yeah, okay, that's the films I saw this month. Oh god, I feel the tears coming. What just happened to me? Oh gosh, okay. And as I said, the book wrap up with the really exciting announcement that I'm really happy about will be up on my channel as well. I'm gonna link that down below. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. I hope you always have a reason to smile, and I shall see you next week. Bye!